What is up, guys? Doing a 1-month MAF test today. I'm super excited for the results, so let's get right to it. All right, guys, so we're back from the run. Did a 45-minute run with the first 3 kilometers of that run being the MAF test. Honestly, the results are actually crazy. But before we get into those results, my name is Calin. I am training to complete an Ironman by 2021. So if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you want to follow my journey, and yeah, let's get into it. If you guys want to learn more about the Maffetone Method, I actually made a video explaining it more in depth, so I'll link that in the description. All right, it's time for the results. Okay, so from my first ever MAF test about a month ago, these are the results that I got. So I averaged around 6:30 to 6:40 minutes per kilometer pace. Now, here is what I got today. Guys, look at how crazy these results are. I literally averaged around 1 minute per kilometer faster at around the same heart rate. I think this is pretty convincing evidence to start implementing Maffetone training into your plan if you haven't already. So I think it's especially beneficial to people who don't have much of a running background, kind of like myself. Just to get into the specifics, this past month I ran 114 kilometers, and most of these were actually at my Maffetone heart rate. So this is actually the highest mileage month that I've ever had, and I attribute it to the lower intensity focus of Maffetone training, which lets you reduce your injury risk while also continuing to make aerobic system gains. So yeah, like I said, I think this is especially beneficial to people without much of a running background because our bodies just aren't built for the amount of impact that's associated with running. And so if you can have a lot of this lower intensity, lower impact running, it'll give your body the chance to adapt. And just to be transparent, every week I had one brick session, a 20-minute run where I actually went quite a bit faster just to see how fast I could go after biking. So I just wanted to dive into the topic of Maffetone training just a little bit deeper because in my opinion, I was able to get results much faster from Maffetone training than I was from zone 2 heart rate training. So just to make the discrepancy clear, my Maffetone training heart rate is in the mid to high range of my zone 3 heart rate, which is about 70 to 80% of your max heart rate. Whereas when I started training in June, I focused on zone 2 heart rate training, which is between 60 to 70% of your max heart rate. So when I began running in June, I started with a 7.5 kilometer pace. And it took about a month to drop that from 7.5 to 7 minutes. In comparison to the around 1 minute per kilometer pace improvement that I made in the first month of Maffetone training, it just shows how great Maffetone training actually is. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. I hope it was inspiring to see someone find success with Maffetone training so that you can begin making improvements with your own Maffetone training journey. I'm planning to continue the Maffetone training method for the foreseeable future, so I'm gonna make sure to update you guys at my milestones. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe to the video if you wanna follow my journey, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week for another video.